Hello and welcome. Are you ready for 12 hours of darkness, 12 hours of light? It's got nothing to do with cryptos, but it is the 21st day of September 2018, which means that it is the equinox. And on the 21st day of March and September, that's when the entire planet from the South Pole all the way up to the North Pole gets pretty much 12 hours sun and darkness per day. Okay, throwing that part aside, it's cryptos, and it's a crypto day morning, all trades, bets, and of the like within one's own risk reward. Start off with Ripple, and we could talk about patterns in here. Double bottoms is one, two U or V-shaped formations, and forgetting what occurred quickly during the sideways run. You had this down move from 37 cents down to 25, back up, back down again, and it's broken resistance and it has kept on going. It's been a magnificent up run, for we have seen the price action have a gain of double in 4 days. Well, it's done better before, as back on the 3 day period spanning December 12th through December 14th of last year, the price rose from about a quarter, a little under it, to over 80 cents. It did better than triple. But even then, thereafter that, it went up from the 80-cent mark up to that of about $3.29. And since then, it's been a yearly decline for the most part within the crypto space. And there we see the move there. So over a 3x move here, about a 2x move. Hey, it's still a very interesting move. When we take a look at the dynamic of July 18th, it took from this point down to August 14th. It took about 2 months to lose what it has made in the better part of the last week or so. When these markets go up, they go up a lot faster than they go down, at least priced against Bitcoin. This is Ripple priced against the dollar. Against that of Bitcoin, well, I mean, not like Bitcoin's got doubling its price in the last little while, although we'll take a look at that very, very soon. But within the, this is a Binance chart, so let me just get a different exchange with more data. And this is from Poloniex. Looking back, last year this thing went from 500 Satoshi very quickly up to 7,000. That was much better than a 10x move. And then a very quick retracement back to 2,000 up to 23,000. That was a 10x move. And here we can see like another 10x move, actually much better than that. It started from 1,200 up to 22,000. That was close to a 20x move. Well, so far it's went from 42 to 78. Moving on to Bitcoin, and basically what I'm saying is, yeah, it's up pretty good, but so what they have when it's ready to go, we'll see if it's truly ready to go over the next few weeks, next 2-3 weeks really. Now on to Bitcoin. And long term, at least amongst the 3-day chart, prices are just stabilizing in here. We can make a case of a higher low, and right now it still hasn't gotten past even this high in here. But when I look at kilos and highs, I need to have a decent move above and below the 18. So when we have this rally up in here, that's decent enough to count as above the 18, as was this low. But I can't count this high. I really can't count this low. So I'm still waiting to see what the next key move is going to be. Either that of a break of previous high of 85 or that of previous matching low of about 5,900. Shorter term time frame. Well, first let's take a look at this on the single day time frame, which we can see when it got up to the 18, one of the things that I mentioned was that oftentimes not only does it get to the 18 of highs within its move, but it can at least create a rally above, sort of like, well, all this one in here and so on and so forth. Little bit of a price correction here, but it did manage to make a matching low to this, so it didn't break the low. It quickly rebounded higher with a decent green candle yesterday, and today has already broken to this resistance, is at levels not seen since the completion of the first day, key day down last on September the 5th, or better than 2-week highs. But let's take a look at this on the shorter term time frame. On the 3-hour, it has obviously broken past this significant level of resistance, and at about 6,500 up to about that 6,580, and it's had a convincing single green candle move on the break of such a key level, and it's holding well right now above the 18. When we move this up to the single hour time frame rather, interesting scenario. And I want to take a look at this, I think, on the 15-minute, because that's the one that I was looking at earlier in the day. So then, yesterday I was talking on the crypto day morning. It was just breaking out above in here, and I was stating it looked as if it was ready to have another leg higher, which it already has just had now. And don't be surprised if there's that failed move before it happens. And if we notice down at about 1700 hours yesterday, 16 and a half, that it managed to break through the support of 63.73, and then after that move, it got above the short-term resistance of 64, and it even got above and consolidated at this previous, or the key high at 65, and then since then it has just been a nice move. We had this very nice leg higher around 3 o'clock in the morning, and this is Eastern time with times, New York time. And it's been consolidating ever since. So very much a decent size a run. And it's still at the point of the game of trying to get either that higher high or the lower low. Because even though it's not a straight line down, the downtrend is just connecting highs together. So let's connect it this way. Why did it do that? Okay. Yeah, something like this. So until a higher high can come into play, I can't revert this into a upward trend. Certainly I can't put this in a downward trend. And when it first hit this area, it did so after the first week of February was over, as we are now entering the 4th week of September. So well over 1/2 year, it established a hit on this low. It has obviously kept a downtrend via that of lower highs, but every single time again it has come down to it, and there's been many scary situations. It has not been able to take it out. And when we look at this pattern, this line is practically, I know it's not drawn straight, but it's designed to be a straight line. And this downtrend line that connects the highs, although not a straight line down, the gap is closing to the point where there was a good distance from the resistance and the support here. There's not as much so now. So a move, to me, is bound to occur, and the move is either a decent break above this resistance or a decent break below the support. Thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.